Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum from Supreme Education School System. This is your English lecture for class 6 and the topic is the poem unit 3B. Students, today we are going to do the translation, the word synonym meanings, word sentences, its question answers and book work. So let's start with our topic. The topic is the poem. Actually, this is a poem, and its name is also the poem. This poem is written by Amy Lowell, and Amy Lowell is an American poet of great accomplishment. She has written many essays, and she has translated many works of others. She has written many literary biographies, including famous poet John Keats' biography, and her book's name is Words O'Clock, and she was awarded the Pulitzer Prize in 1926. So students, let's start our poem. It is only a twig, only a little twig with a green bud at the end. ये सिर्फ एक छोटी सी टहनी है जिसके आखिर में एक छोटी सी कली है, एक छोटा सा बड है. But if you plant it and water it and set it where the sun will be above it, मगर अगर आप इसको उगाते हैं, इसको पानी देते हैं और इसको उस जगह पर रखते हैं जहाँ सूरज इसके ऊपर आए, it will grow into a tall bush with many flowers. तो ये बहुत बड़ी बुश में, झाड़ी में तब्दील हो जाएगी जिसके ऊपर बहुत सारे फूल लगे हुए होंगे. एंड लीव्स विच थ्रस्ट हिदर एंड थिदर स्पार्कलिंग, और इसके ऊपर बहुत सारे पत्ते होंगे जो इधर उधर झूम रहे होंगे, चमक रहे होंगे. फ्रॉम इट्स रूट्स विल कम फ्रेशनेस, जैसे कि आपको पता है कि जड़ों से जो है वो पौधे जो हैं वो पानी लेते हैं और अपनी फ्रेशनेस लेते हैं, तो ये भी अपनी जड़ों से फ्रेशनेस लेगा. एंड beneath इट द ग्रास ब्लेड्स विल बेंड एंड रिकवर themselves, और इसकी ग्रास ब्लेड्स यानी कि इसके लंबे लंबे पत्ते जो हैं वो नीचे की तरफ झुकेंगे और अपने आप को रिकवर करेंगे, दोबारा से ताज़ा दम करेंगे. एंड क्लैश वन अपॉन अनदर इन द ब्लोइंग विंड, और चलती हुई हवा में वो एक दूसरे के ऊपर गिरेंगे और टकराएंगे. बट इफ़ यू टेक माई ट्विग एंड थ्रो इट इन टू अ क्लोजेट, अब मगर अगर आप मेरी ये टहनी ले लेते हैं और उसको एक क्लोजेट में यानी अलमारी में रख देते हैं, विद माउस ट्रैप्स एंड ब्लेंडेड टूल्स, जिसके अंदर माउस के ट्रैप्स, चूहे को पकड़ने वाले ट्रैप्स हों और कुछ कौन पुराने औजार पड़े हुए हों, इट विल shrivel एंड वेस्ट, एंड सम डे व्हेन यू ओपन द डोर यू विल थिंक इट एन ओल्ड ट्विस्टेड नेल, तो फिर ये मुरझा जाएगी, ज़ाया हो जाएगी, और किसी दिन जब आप दरवाज़ा खोलेंगे तो आप सोचेंगे कि ये तो एक पुराना मुड़ा हुआ कील है. एंड स्वीप इट इनटू द डस्टबिन विद द रबिश, और आप इसको दूसरे कचरे के साथ जो है आप इसको डस्टबिन में डाल दें. सो स्टूडेंट्स, दिस poem uses the image of a small twig that illustrate what happens if the potential is cultivated properly. The lesson or the main theme of the topic is that if the twig is planted and watered and placed where the sun is above it properly, it will grow into a tall bush with flowers. This represents a person who works hard and develops positive environment. Conversely, if someone is ignored and placed in a negative environment, it can ruin one's personality. So the poem says that our life and potential are like this twig. We must put in the effort to ensure it blossoms. We must work hard. We must put effort to enjoy the blossoms of our life. So students, that was our poem. Now we are going to start the words, meanings and synonyms. Our question number 1 is write synonyms and Urdu meanings. First word is closet, cabinet, almari, hither and thither, here and there, idhar udhar, shrivel, shrink, sukarna, thrust, forceful push, जोर लगाना, clash, conflict, tasadum, twig, small branch of a tree, tiny and blunted, less sharp, kunt. Question number 2 is use the following words in sentences of your own. We have 5 words here. The first one is blunted. The knife's blade has become blunted. Hither and thither, the tourist rushed hither and thither to see the sight. Thrust. She gave the door a strong thrust. Clash. The two friends had a clash of opinion. Twig. The bird's nest was made of delicate twig. So students, our question number 3 is to answer the following questions, and we have 5 questions here. I have mentioned which question you have to do. That are A, B, C, E and F. So question number 1 is what is needed for the twig to become healthy and strong. एक टहनी को हेल्दी और स्ट्रॉन्ग बनने के लिए किस चीज़ की ज़रूरत होती है? The twig should be planted, watered and set where the sunlight is available to become healthy and strong. टहनी को उस जगह पर बोना, उसको पानी देना जहाँ पर सनलाइट आती हो, तो इससे जो है वो टहनी हेल्दी भी होती है, मजबूत भी होती है और सेहतमंद भी होती है. क्वेश्चन नंबर 2 इज़ इन व्हाट वेज विल द ट्विग डेवलप इफ़ इट इज़ केयर्ड फॉर. अगर हम टहनी की देखभाल करते हैं तो फिर ये किस तरह से डेवलप होकर क्या बन जाती है? सो द आंसर इज़ if cared for, the twig will develop into a tall bush with many flowers and sparkling leaves. अगर हम अपनी टहनी की देखभाल करते हैं तो ये एक बहुत बड़ी झाड़ी में तब्दील हो जाती है जिसमें बहुत सारे फूल होते हैं और उसमें चमकदार पत्ते होते हैं. क्वेश्चन नंबर 3 इज़ व्हाट इज़ अ क्लोजेट एंड व्हाट माइट बी फाउंड देयर. एक अलमारी क्या होती है और उसमें क्या क्या चीज़ें मिल सकती हैं? So according to our poem students, a closet is a large area or cabinet like a cupboard for storage in it. Closet जो है वो एक बहुत बड़ी जगह होती है या फिर एक कैबिनेट की तरह, जैसे अलमारी की तरह की एक कैबिनेट होती है जिसमें चीज़ों को स्टोर किया जाता है. There may be odds and ends सच एज़ माउस ट्रैप्स एंड ब्लंटेड टूल्स. उसमें बहुत सारी अजीबोगरीब चीज़ें हो सकती हैं जैसे कि चूहे को पकड़ने वाला ट्रैप और कुछ ख़राब या ब्लंट या कुंद हुए औजार. क्वेश्चन नंबर 4 इज़ विल द ट्विग ग्रो इन द क्लोजेट. वाई. क्या जो ट्विग है वो क्लोजेट में ग्रो करेगी? आपका क्या ख्याल है कि अगर हम ट्विग को अलमारी में रखते हैं तो क्या वो ग्रो करेगी? नहीं. The twig will not grow in a closet because it is too dark and there is a little fresh air inside. अगर हम किसी ट्विग को यानी टहनी को अलमारी में रख देते हैं तो वो ग्रो नहीं करेगी क्योंकि वहाँ पर अंधेरा होगा और वहाँ पर हवा भी नहीं होगी, बल्कि बहुत कम हवा होगी. जबकि टहनी को ग्रो करने के लिए ताज़ा हवा और रोशनी की ज़रूरत होती है. क्वेश्चन नंबर 5 इज़ व्हाट इज़ द ट्विग कंपेयर टू इन द सेकेंड स्टैंजा. सेकेंड स्टैंजा में टहनी को किस चीज़ के साथ कंपेयर किया गया है, उसका मुआवजना किस चीज़ के साथ किया गया है? तो बच्चों हमने अभी पढ़ा था that in the second stanza the twig was compared to the twisted nail. So the answer is the twig is compared to an old twisted nail. टहनी को एक पुरानी मुड़े हुए कील के साथ कंपेयर किया गया था, उसका मुआवजा. So students, that were our word synonyms, meanings, words, sentences, question answers. You have to write them on your notebook very neatly, illegibly, and you have to prepare the page as you have been directed by the teacher in the class. And you should follow the rule, you should follow the school pattern, put the date and day, make the box for the sentences and meanings, and properly write the question answers. Now we will start our book work, and the book work is also book work has been also mentioned on the title page. So let's start. So students, let's start our book work at page number 41, part B, working with words. The question number 1 is find words of the opposite meanings in the poem. You have to find the opposite meanings of the words given in the question from your poem. The first word is large, and its opposite in that is used in the poem is little. Below, above, stillness, freshness, strengthen, shrivel, still, blowing, short, tall, few, many, sharpened, blunted, straight, twisted, close, open. Now we'll move to question number 2. Part B, question number 2 is think of suitable adjectives to go with these nouns. You have been given some nouns here in the yellow box at page number 41, and you have to think some other adjectives about these nouns. And as you know, students, adjectives are the description of a noun. Adjectives are the words which describes a noun. Like if we have a word closet, how can we describe a closet? We can say a dusty closet, a dark closet, a large closet, a rarely used closet. Second word is nail, a rusty nail, twisted nail, iron nail. Third word is wind, blowing wind, cold wind, harsh wind. Grass blades, green grass blades, lush grass blades, sharp grass blades. Roots, long roots, tangled, withered roots. Leaves, rustling leaves, green and new leaves. Now we will go to next question, that is our part C at the same page 41, learning about language, and the question number is 1. This is about sentence. The question is, which of the followings are complete sentences? Which are not complete? Give a reason for your answer each time. आपने बताना है कि ये जो नीचे sentences दिए गए हैं, are they complete or not, and what is the reason? So students, we have learned that a sentence is a line which is meaningful, which gives complete meaning of what you are saying. It must have a subject and a predicate, and the predicate is included with verb. So if you have all the following, all the things which I have mentioned, that will be a complete sentence and will be giving a complete meaning of the line. And if it is not, it is lacking any of the part, so it will not be a complete sentence. So our first sentence is, she laughed pleasantly. So students, you can see a subject in the sentence, you can see predicate, laughed pleasantly. So there is a verb in it. So what do you think? Is it complete or incomplete? Yes, it is complete because it has a subject, it has a predicate and verb. B is the large black dog. It has no predicate, no verb. It has just a subject, a large black dog. So it is not complete, it is incomplete. Walking along slowly. This phrase doesn't have an infinite verb or any subject, so it is incomplete. Sit down. So we have learnt about these kind of imperative sentences which are addressed to you. So it has a subject, it has a predicate and a verb, so it is a complete sentence. The engines whistle, no verb, it is an incomplete. They played cricket on Sunday. It has a subject, a verb and a predicate, so it is a complete sentence. So students, next question is at page number 42. That's about noun. That is another part of speech. And as you know, as you have learned, that noun is a name of some person, place or animal or thing. And there are many kinds of nouns which we are reading about, four kinds of nouns. The number one is common noun. Common noun is the name given generally to some place, some person or something like table, chair, nail, head, man. Proper noun. Proper noun is a specific name given to something, someone, some place, like name of people, Manila, Thoms, Allama Iqbal, name of places, Kathmandu, Rawalpindi, China, Colombo, Peru, name of rivers, mountains, oceans, Indus, Everest, Atlantic. These are specific name of some things. Third one is collective noun, which is the name of a group of person or things of same kind. Do you remember that same kind of persons or same kind of things or same kind of group? The examples are team, herd, heap, crowd, and abstract noun. That can tell the name of some state, some quality, some action, which can just be felt, like honesty, laughter, wisdom, height, poverty. So, students, you have to learn the definition and the kinds of noun. Now, question number 3 is at the same page, page 42. Underline the proper nouns in the following sentences. Part A is Rahil and Hanif are going to Karachi on Tuesday. The proper noun in this sentence are Rahil, Hanif, Karachi, and Tuesday. B part is they are going on the train which leaves Lahore at 2 o'clock. Lahore is the proper noun in this sentence. Line C is from Karachi they are going to fly to Dubai on an Emirates plane. Proper nouns are Karachi, Dubai, Emirates. Part D is they will stay their friends. They will stay with their friends Mr. and Mrs. Jackson and at 5 Park Lane, Dubai. Mr. and Mrs. Jackson and Park Lane, Dubai are the proper nouns of the sentence. Now we will move to the next page, that is page 43, and we have some nouns, proper nouns here, and we have to make the adjectives out of these proper nouns. One example has been given for you, like America, American. So students, you have some words given here: Brazil, Elizabeth, Mars, Spain, and you have to make your own adjectives out of these proper nouns. So students, that was from our unit number 3B. Write it neatly, complete it on your notebooks and books, and learn it properly. Till the next topic, stay safe. Allah Hafiz.